Yeah, this went about as well as I'd expect from the cult and the usual suspects. I say that because of an interesting comment. That, of course, I need to go over real quick. Of course, the clown show of the last video, he didn't even have anything to say about the actual content itself. You just tried to say that you did little research you put into this, despite the fact that I referenced videos that you refuse to check out, and that video where I listed books that have no business being in schools. You didn't address that, which is disgusting, honestly. And it's suspicious at best. At best. But that's not what I wanted to go over in a very short video. Yes, very short. Of course, he would immediately, and this is suspecto by the way, which is ironic as hell. He would bust out a false accusation of bullying someone who is special needs. The jury's out on that. Which is incredibly stupid, especially when you point out his race, which has nothing to do with, well, anything. The fact that you would point out his race, first and foremost, is virtue signaling. It's pathetic at best that you would go and do that. Skin color means absolutely nothing when it comes to an argument. And I've already gone over the WPC stuff, but this really needs to be the last time I bring it up, because this is just a cudgel, because I refuse to side with the woke cult that's trying to destroy all of civilization, all of our culture, our country from within. You expect me to side with these bunch of social terrorists? I think not. You have been watching too much right-wing propaganda. Right-wing propaganda. You mean the so-called propaganda that opposes racism against white people? Heterophobia, sexism against men, anti-Christian hatred, anti-nationalist sentiment? You mean that so-called propaganda for our American stance, anti-illegal immigrants? You mean that so-called propaganda? I mean all the shit that I agree with? Nothing good can come from illegal immigration. Those fuckers shouldn't even be here in the first place. Oh wait, that's propaganda because it goes against your cult. Dude, shut up. You got brainwashed. Oh, the irony there! You said you sided with two clowns up to this point, but you think I'm the one that's brainwashed. Yeah, sure buddy, sure. All these people like Rev are making money from you. No they're not. No, they are not. And, dear Lord, you don't even know half of the people I'm subscribed to. All these people that I choose to watch, I choose to invest my own time in, they actually bring value. Something that the woke cult cannot even hope to do. All these people who fight back against the agenda, who fight back against the propaganda, who fight back against the cult on a regular basis. All these people that I'm flashing up right now bring some form of value in one way or another, fighting the good fight as they should. What do? All sorts of propaganda. Why people shouldn't get married. Why people should have segregated spaces. Why we should allow in a shit ton of illegal immigrants. All that garbage that is terrible for the country. And the worst of all, baby murder. Yeah. All the shit that your disgusting cult pushes on a regular basis, I fucking hate. And yes, it is perfectly valid to be against the cult for all the reasons I just mentioned. But you say I'm the brainwashed one. Right. Honestly, you're never gonna get me on your side. You're never gonna get me to side with the woke cult. So I don't even know why you even bother trying. I've seen everything. Even the Antifa terrorist organization, which my president has declared a terrorist organization. Oh yeah, my president, our president. At least until I move to Japan. That's the only time I will say, not my president, but the guy will still get my support. Yeah, that's right, support. If you can't handle that, sit and spin, motherfucker. And then, I love this part right here. You are a victim of what? A victim of what? Common sense? The ability to think critically? What am I supposed a victim of? This is just sad. Do you really think you cannot convince me I'm a victim of anything? And that's part of why you're lashing out. This, if anything, as I know I come off sounding pissed, but this is fucking hilarious! You really think you can convince me I'm a victim of these guys? That's sad! That's absolutely sad. And honestly, even this sad. You failed to persuade me. 100%, you failed to persuade me. I'm gonna not only continue to support all of these guys, but I'm gonna actively seek out more anti-woke kings and queens and support them. And I'm gonna subscribe to Rez Patreon, and I'm gonna join his membership on the highest possible tier. Why? Well, these guys are kings and queens and honestly deserve legitimate support. But the fact that you fume over anybody watching even a second of their content, that's another reason to support these guys even harder. You fucked with the wrong squid, my friend. And frankly, you're never gonna get me on your side. So, my last message to you, just give up while you're ahead.